Hello everybody, welcome to the United Talks, and it's Manchester United 3, Nottingham Forest nil, as Manchester United comfortably set a foot straight into the Wembley Stadium with that performance. They're virtually in the finals of the League Cup, and there is no way back for Nottingham Forest from this loss. There were a few instances in the game where Nottingham Forest could have scored, but then again, that's part of football. We had the luck today, and Manchester United, we took our chances really well, so I think it was a well deserved, comfortable win at the City ground. And Wout Weghorst opens his scoring account for Manchester United. I think he's a bargain, to be very honest, at this price point. He offers a lot. He offers a lot, and I think he's gonna do enough to earn a long term contract at Manchester United, and he's going to be an excellent player to have at the bench, even in the long term. And I think he's decent enough to start for Manchester United. The way he links up the play, the way he holds the ball, his work rate. I think he has the qualities to start for Manchester United as well. But moving on to the stats, I'll show it them. We had Victor Lindelof starting in today with Lisandro Martinez, and this centre back pairing is what I would like to talk about. These two, they held their lines today, their defensive line today, because the chance that Nottingham Forest had in the game, which was like a 3v2, it was a 3v2 chance in which anything could have happened. It is difficult to defend, of course, but then the only option was to hold your defensive lines and force an offside, and that's what they did perfectly. So I think, of course, besides the inevitable Rafael Varane and Martinez pairing, I think Lindelof and Martinez is not bad either, and Lindelof is a decent pair. I've always rated him. And then I think the fullbacks, they were decent today. I mean, not quite on the level they usually play at. Especially Van Bissaka. I think he was a bit fatigued out today, but I think they're decent enough, and they played an important role in the second half. Both Malacia and Van Bissaka. Both of the fullbacks had similar performances today. Fair. I mean, they started well, but eventually I think they faded out a bit. Casemiro, I think, was great again. Great, shield for the defense as always. And this man has been putting consistent performances for so long that even people, sometimes start ignoring him because he's putting in performances that are expected from him week in, week out. So, can't say anything more than that. Otherwise, Christian Eriksen, this, I think Christian Eriksen had a world class chance. I mean, that was really unlucky for him. Had he scored that, I think it would have been one of the finest goals I've ever seen. I mean, absolutely world class. But he also looks like that he has taken a lot of fatigue. And Anthony, he's showing signs of progression. He's becoming more direct in his play. Even in today's match, he had a chance. He started an attack basically, and Wout Weghorst, he passed the ball in one touch back to him, and I think he should have scored from that, Anthony. But to be fair, he was the one who started the attack, so that's anyways a sign of an encouragement. Bruno Fernandes, the captain of the team, the next Roy Keane, innit? Because he's a player who never gets injured, who never moans about playing too much. And although he does misplace a few passes, but then again, that's a natural human being in it, because he plays in week out, and that's not something normal, and that's especially what's needed in the modern game: consistency and fitness. And this player has all of them, which makes him really, really special. And Marcus Rashford continuing his scoring streak. He's in the form of his life. He's arguably the best player right now in the world. And Wout Weghorst, as I've said, I've always rated him, and for this price point, I think he offers Manchester United a lot. He was decent today, and I think it was a much better performance than the last two games for Wout Weghorst. He has, started to integrate in the style of play Manchester United play, And but I think he should have taken either of the two headers. Either of the two headers he should have taken in the second half. But I think that's just something about the timing with the teammate, about finding the timing with the teammate. You know, but I think he'll gradually start performing better and better as grows on. So, other than that, Facundo Pellistri and Garnacho, they were very lively today, and they showed that Manchester United's future is in the right hands. And I think Ten Hag should start giving these youngsters more and more chances. Anyways, we don't have squad depth, so at least nurturing the youngsters should be a priority. Uh, Now we look forward on to the FA Cup in Manchester United versus Reading game. So I'll see you in the pre-match preview then.